1. Japan's Foreign Task Force, balancing immigration amid election tensions. 2. Japan election, candidates call for stricter controls on foreigners. 1. Japan's Foreign Task Force, balancing immigration amid election tensions. Japan's delicate balancing act between openness and control has reached a critical juncture. While the nation has long grappled with a shrinking population and labor shortages, a new government task force, officially named the Office for the Promotion of a Society of Harmonious Coexistence with Foreign Nationals, has sparked heated debate. But here's where it gets tricky. This initiative, framed as a solution to perceived challenges from foreigners, risks backfiring in a country desperately needing foreign workers and tourists to fuel its economy. Is Japan tightening the reins on foreigners to safeguard its future, or risking economic collapse in the process? Let's unpack the controversy. For years, Japan has actively pursued initiatives to draw in international talent and visitors, from easing visa rules to promoting its rich culture. Yet, as the population of foreign residents has surged from 2.23 million to 3.77 million in a decade, and tourism hit a staggering 21.5 million visitors in just 6 months this year, local tensions have flared. Crowded neighborhoods, strained resources, and concerns over crime and welfare spending have become hot-button issues. And this is the part most people miss. Despite these fears, foreign residents still make up just 3% of Japan's 120 million people. Meanwhile, the tourism boom has left hot springs with dwindling water supplies and convenience stores blocking popular Mount Fuji photo spots due to overcrowding. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba's new task force aims to address what he calls nuisance behaviors by foreigners, including unpaid medical bills and land acquisitions. He's vowed strict enforcement of rules, even as the government mulls banning visa renewals for those with outstanding debts. Critics argue this could deter the very workers and tourists Japan needs to combat its demographic crisis. With a birth rate plummeting to 1.15 in 2024, far below the 2.1 needed for population stability, the country's aging workforce is shrinking faster than ever. Could anti-foreigner policies doom Japan's economic recovery? The data suggests otherwise. Crime rates among foreigners remain low, with only 5.3% of arrests in 2023 attributed to them. The political stakes are sky-high. A fringe right-wing party, Sanseito, is capitalizing on public anxiety with its Japanese first rhetoric, echoing global populist movements. Though it's unlikely to win a majority, its rise has rattled Ishiba's Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, which lost its lower house majority last year. The upcoming upper house election has turned foreigners into a lightning rod for voter frustration. Sanseito's leader, Sohei Kamaya, claims it's unreasonable to fund foreigners' jobs or businesses, dismissing critics as not discriminatory. But is this fearmongering? Sociologists warn that social media amplifies myths about crime and resource theft, even as crime rates decline and foreign workers fill vital roles in nursing, construction, and hospitality. Japan's dilemma is existential. On one hand, it needs foreign workers to sustain its economy and aging infrastructure. On the other, rising nationalism threatens to alienate the very people it relies on. Ishiba's team argues the task force is about harmonious coexistence, yet its policies risk sending a contradictory message. As Jeffrey Hall, a Japanese studies expert, notes, strict monitoring could deter skilled workers, worsening labor shortages. The question now is whether Japan can reconcile its cultural identity with the economic realities of a shrinking population. And we want to hear your take. Is this task force a necessary step toward order, or a dangerous overreach that could cripple Japan's future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 2. Japan election, candidates call for stricter controls on foreigners. The tension surrounding the upcoming House of Councillors election in Japan has reached a fever pitch, particularly in the northern Tokyo suburbs. Candidates are loudly advocating for tighter controls on foreign residents, but this rhetoric risks overlooking the true nature of the communities they represent and could unintentionally fuel discrimination. As an observer, I traversed the bustling streets of Kawaguchi and Warabi in Saitama Prefecture, where significant foreign populations have taken root, to delve deeper into this complex issue. Calls for regulation are ringing through the political airwaves, with candidates from various parties expressing concerns about the impact of foreign residents on public safety and societal stability. While some candidates capitalize on the rhetoric of regulation, others express concern about the potential for hate speech and discrimination. The future of Japan's diverse communities depends on a balanced and informed discussion, one that recognizes the complexities of this issue and promotes understanding and cooperation rather than division and fear.